What's going on, guys? It's Eric again, back with another video. As you can tell from Wednesday's video that I'm looking like I have the same stuff on, which I am. I'm kind of doing two beer reviews kind of in one night, but I'm going to kind of space them out, one for Wednesday and then one for Friday. This one comes to us from Bell's. These guys are out of Comstock Park, Michigan, over by the Kalamazoo area. I think they are in Kalamazoo. At least the cafe is in Kalamazoo, right? I want to say right downtown Kalamazoo. I could be wrong. But this is called, I'm going to have to turn the bottle to kind of read it. This is their Lapel du Vide. It's a Blackberry. It's a wild ale aged in, what is this, Coke Foeders? I don't know what that is, honestly, with blackberries. It is brewed and bottled by Bell's Brewery, incorporated out of Comstock, Michigan. I found this one here to be kind of interesting. That's why I kind of picked it up here. I got this at, goodness, where did I pick this up at? In Lansing at Megabev, paid $20 for this beer. Hopefully it comes in as a pretty good beer. I will read the commercial description right here on the back. It says, fermented entirely in wooden foeder, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, with mixed wild culture in addition to our house ale yeast. This version of our Call the Void series is also aged on blackberries. The end result is a funky sour saison that offers a bright tartness similar to Guise. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Gueze, Guise. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Or a young lambic, while using an entirely different process. This comes in at 4.8% alcohol by volume. It says on here the shelf life is 1.13 months, which, goodness, what is 1.13 months? It's kind of just stamped on here. And the package is smudged on here, so I don't know when the packaged on date was on this one. So a 4.8% wild ale. So it's not very big in the ABV category. I don't know if these wild ales ever get up to the 7, 8, 9+% area. I'll be honest, I don't know that information. Somebody might want to say down in the comments if they do or not. Like I said, I found this beer interesting enough where I said, oh, I'll give it a try here. And we'll kind of give our thoughts on it here. So guys, let's quit jibber jabbering. Let's go ahead and crack the top on here. Hopefully it doesn't do it like on the last one where I was kind of talking to the camera. I looked down, it was all flowing over the top here. It wasn't very fast, but sometimes beers do that, right? Let's crack this top on this one. Not very big hiss. Let's get into this Atwater Brewing glass here. Shouldn't be any dirty glass mafia since I've hand washed these, but there may be just a little bit. Let's do kind of a 45. Ooh, it's coming out a pinkish kind of blackberry-ish kind of purple. All right, let's leave it right to there. All right, let's give it right up here so you can see the label just a little bit better. There we go. All right, guys, presentation to me. Less than a finger's ahead. Ooh, I'm already getting the blackberries already. A little bit of a bubble sticking to the glass, which is hashtag dirty glass mafia here just a little bit. I did my kind of best to hand wash these, even though some of it may still come across as being here on the side. Looks like a little purplish, dark purplish, kind of maybe even the fuchsia kind of is what I'm saying. On here, a little bit of redness kind of coming from here. It looks like kind of a grape style of kind of a wild ale, I guess, or even a kind of a wine. Now, as I'm breathing it in, I'm kind of getting some wine notes on here from the blackberries. If you ever had kind of blackberry wine, that's kind of the aroma that I'm kind of getting off of this. But those are just kind of and my nose is probably a good 6, 8, 10 inches away from the glass here. But as I'm kind of breathing it in, that's kind of what I'm getting on here. But let's get to the aroma test. Let's kind of really dig into this one and kind of see what it gets. Here we go, guys. Blackberries. A little bit of the kind of the wild ale sense, which and I'll admit, guys, I haven't really done a whole lot of wild ales to really get under my belt to kind of know what I'm smelling here, or probably even what I'm tasting. It might be a challenge on what I'm tasting here too as well. Blackberries, goodness. There's some other stuff kind of going on in here too, but like I said, wild ales to me, I don't have a whole lot under my belt, so I'm kind of struggling to kind of try to find descriptive terms to use. But it does smell like a wild ale. The wild ales I have had, it does smell kind of like that. And if you guys have had wild ales, that kind of that little souriness a little bit, and maybe a pungent kind of odor that kind of comes from it. I'm not saying that it's bad where you're going to want to push it away, but it is there. It is there. So I'm kind of interested to kind of see what this brings to the table. It's like a lambic style, a young lambic, or a guise style, which I'm not familiar with that kind of term. Maybe someone down in the comments might be able to tell me about it. But guys, I'm kind of interested to kind of see what this tastes like, because I paid $20 for this one, so I'm hoping that it's good. All right, guys, we're going to throw it down the gullet. Let's see what we get. Bottoms up. Cheers, guys. Getting the blackberry, getting that, and I also, when I'm tasting it, kind of the carbonation kind of up on the top of your lips here and kind of around to the cheeks now. I'm kind of getting it into here and kind of down here into your teeth kind of area, into your gums, that kind of the tingling sensation that you get pretty much predominantly with the wild ales. Blackberries, a little bit of sour, not a big sour, but it is a little bit of a sour taste. It does taste like a lambic, even though the lambics, I've had very, very few lambics. But even with that, I'm getting those characteristics here as well. Not bad, I will say, not bad. Let's get another drink in here, guys. Kind of tastes like a Sour Patch, the Sour Patch candies. The kind of I don't know if there was a blackberry flavor, but it's been a while since I've had Sour Patch Kids. The candies, they had Sour Patch candies. I don't know if anyone out there kind of knows what I'm talking about. And I don't even know if they have blackberry, but it is blackberry, and I'm getting a sour note to it. A little bit of spices are in here too as well. Not very big, but there are spices. I want to say kind of like to the allspice and to the nutmeg, maybe not necessarily to the cinnamon, but there is kind of some kind of spice coming out of this beer here as well. An interesting one, I will give it that. $20. I don't know if I overpaid on it. I don't know if lambics are expensive to make, or even the other style that I'm not familiar with, the guise style. I'm thinking that's a style. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if those are kind of more expensive to make, especially with the bottle that they had here. I'm sure the packaging, it kind of had to hike the price up here just a little bit. I'm usually not big into getting some kind of these, the 750 milliliters or the 22 ounce bombers. But for this one, I think it was a good chance to get it because it's unique. I will give it that. This is a unique beer that you're going to have, and at 20 bucks, I've kind of thought it enough to kind of get this on here, along with the, I did buy along with this one, kind of going off on here on a little tangent. I did buy the Bourbon Barrel Age Expedition Stout this year, the 2020 version. Excellent. I've already had one. It's damn good. Maybe a lot like the 18 and the 19 that I've had, kind of right up there on that par. But I will give it that, guys. It's good. Unique. Getting blackberries, getting some. I'm trying to suppress some yawning here is what I'm trying to do. If you kind of caught that, yeah, just trying to get some flavors on this one, like your blackberries, the sourness, maybe a little bit of spices kind of brought into this one. Maybe the lambic style has the spice. Maybe the yeast that they use kind of gives that spice to it here. Kind of a little bit to the Belgian style. I will say it very, very loosely to the Belgian style. It's interesting. I will give it an interesting enough a score here as well. I'm going to give it about an 85 on this one, a B. Only because I'm only giving it a B because I don't have a whole lot of lambics, or if it's a guise style. And like I said, I don't even know if I'm even pronouncing that correctly. This style of beer is not under my belt here a whole lot. I'm only giving it a B because I think I should give it a B, kind of more or less, based on my taste and my thoughts and kind of the smell on it. Maybe it's up in the upper echelon. Maybe it's the 90, 95 plus. I don't know, guys. I don't think it's a bad beer. I don't think it's down to the point of anything less than a B. That's my own personal opinion. Again, these are subjective. If you guys had this before, you may think it's the best, one of the best beers in the style that it has. I don't know. I think a B is probably a fair score on this one for not having many under my belt. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting beer. I will give it that. And at 4.8%, I think it's a little bit probably on the low side. But again, I don't know if these beers kind of get up to the imperial level of 6, 7, 8, 9+% alcohol levels on this one. Maybe the 4s, 3, 4, 5% is maybe the highest it might go. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I haven't had enough under my belt to really get this style and kind of know what I'm kind of tasting here. But guys, let me know what you think of the Bell's. I'm going to turn it one more time so I can read it. The Lapel de Vide Blackberry. This is kind of a wild ale. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments if you've had this before, or if you haven't had it, if you've seen it before and you just haven't picked it up, or if you did pick it up and it's still kind of sitting in the cellar and you kind of wanted to set on it for maybe a little bit. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. And guys, as always, if you had too much to drink, please get a designated driver. You guys should know my spiel by now. If not, I'm going to say it one more time. Guys, please do not drive home drunk, okay? Because if you do, you're going to get pulled over by the cops. They're going to make you do that stupid-ass sobriety test and a free ride to jail, court fees, and impossible prison time. And then if you hit or kill somebody, you guys know you're going to be in the slammer for a while. And if you kill yourself, all you've done is hurt your family and friends and put yourself 6 feet under, okay? Guys, just please sleep off your buzz. Get your car the next day. Download the Uber and Lyft apps. Contact a buddy. Have the bartender contact a ride for you, or to contact your buddy. If you're that inebriated where you know you can't drive home, guys, do the right thing and actually get a cab or have a buddy come get you, because they'll gladly come get you if you've had too much to drink, because they want to see you. They want to see you next time. I will admit that. I will say that they want to see you the next time because they love you and they kind of want you to be around here just a little bit longer. But guys, I will say, if you do that and you get pulled over and you get the nice silver cufflinks on, it's thousands upon thousands of dollars in court costs, and then you got to sit in a jail cell, and then you got to have the court fees and all that other stuff to kind of go on, because it's stupid to drive home drunk, guys. You guys know, you guys should know my spiel. It's just dumb, and I advocate not doing it, okay? All right, guys, I'm getting it off my soapbox now. Come back next time when I pull another beer out of the fridge back here, and we'll see what he gets. Goodness, guys, I'm a little bit tired. Can you tell? All right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I do hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces. Take care, guys.